Hello, my fellow Habs fans. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Habs Fan Forum. I'm Ben Dankey, your host, and here at the Habs Fan Forum, this is where us fans get to have our voices heard. Today, I am going to be talking to you about my 5 favorite Habs jersey designs. They've been around for 100 plus years, so they've had some time to tweak their jerseys. So, I'm going to go over my 5 favorite designs and one that I just can't stand. Before we do that, I'm just going to do a quick word from our sponsors. The Habs Fan Forum is proudly sponsored by DraftKings. DraftKings, who is the leader in daily fantasy sports, they literally make payday every day. They've paid out over $7 billion to all users and their fans across the world, across all sports, which is a lot of money. And you can start winning today. All you got to do is download the DraftKings app. And when you sign up, use the promo code THPN for your own free entry to win your own cash prizes. All right, let's start talking about some jerseys. So before I go into my 5 favorite, I'm going to give it a little shout out to one that I hope never hits the ice again. The original Barber pole jerseys. Those were so bad. I think it was 2008 or 9 where they made a reappearance. Maybe when was it, 1911 or 1912 when they first created, they had a place there. But let's leave them back there and not put those on the ice today because those were brutal. So number 5, the OG in 1917. This to me is where the logo that we know today really started taking shape. Yes, there were some C and A variations before between 13 and 1917, but really 1917, the CH, the Club de Hockey Canadiens, it makes its first appearance, and it's a good looking jersey. It's got a kind of smaller C. It goes with the stripe across the chest. It goes right across the band. And it has like a blue kind of collar. I think they're using scarves or something like that. But the OG jersey sits number 5. All right, at number 4, might be an unpopular opinion, but I have the reverse retro jersey. This thing, it's a beauty. Adidas made it. You know, it's got the like perforated here, the big C that we know. It has this cool little red crest that comes down. I gotta say, loved the jersey. Did not like it on the Habs on the ice. It was kind of weird, especially with like the blue pants and the setup they had. Didn't really work for me. But the jersey itself, especially when I was seeing like Nick Suzuki flashing it off, called a little bit of recency bias, but that's my number 4 on this list. Number 3, I'm throwing back to the 2016 Winter Classic. I don't know. It was a very cool combination of, you know, bringing back the old design with a little bit of a newer element to it. It had that white jersey with the kind of bigger, thinner C across the chest. You know, I just have pictures of like Brendan Gallagher, PK Subban, Max Pacioretty showing it off. That was a pretty great looking jersey. I like those. I like the times when they've used the white jersey with the stripe, and that was a fun one for me. All right, number 2. Okay, I'm a little bit of a traditionalist. I like our standard jerseys. The Montreal Canadiens, the standard jerseys, the white, the classic started in the 40s, I believe, all the way to the 70s. They carried that through. It's their away jersey, but they use it as their home jersey in some occasions, I think in the 40s, 50s, and I think in the 70s as well. But don't quote me on the years, but they were using it both home and away. But it's that white. It has the big crest in the middle that just floats there. It, to me, is just a standard classic jersey. I think of it when I think of the old Canadiens, when I have memories and you see the legends on the rafters. That white jersey comes to mind to me for sure. And number 1. All right, I'm a little boring. It's the newest jersey. It's the 2018 plus version. Created by Adidas. It has the laced up collar that's not really laced. It has the big prominent C, the sea of red that we got going on there in the fans when we're in the stadiums pumping. You see that jersey lit around. It's got the bands and the numbers on top. It's simple. It's something we've known for 100 years. And it's my favorite. So number 1, I'm going our newest Adidas 2018 plus home jersey. All right, so I don't have the biggest design eye. And to be honest, the Canadiens didn't change their jerseys all that much. Yes, they had little changes here with how they had their stripes and the size of the C and the H and the size of the stripes on the bottom and the laces on and the collar type. But let's be real here. It's over 100 years of that traditional CH that we just know and love. So if you have some design thoughts on like what your favorite jerseys are, please comment them below. Let me know what I'm missing or let me know what you don't like about what I chose, because I'm really curious on what someone with a really sharp design eye sees on all these jerseys throughout history. I'm a little bit jaded. I just love them. So that's it for this week's edition of the Habs Fan Forum. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you liked the video, just like down below, subscribe, tell your friends. You can follow the All Habs channel to get more awesome content. You can also follow All Habs on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check out the podcast they have, the Canadiens Connection, the Press Zone. There's a lot of amazing off-season content going on right now, so you can follow along at allhabs.net. All right, thanks again for watching. I'm Ben Danke, and of course, woo! Go Habs, go, baby!